to the second video of the two best tools you can use to get accurate citations and references. Yeah, so we've already uploaded the first video where we talked about the first tools you can use for your in-text citations and references. So if you're watching this video and you've not gotten access to that, you can just go to my page, click on the YouTube channel, and you're going to see the video there and you can watch. The video is has a lot of information and you would not want to miss that because the first video connects to the second video. But let's dive right into the second video. Are you getting me? So if you're watching this video currently and you can't watch the complete one yet, you can also just check my profile, click on my YouTube channel and kindly like, subscribe and also drop a comment for my YouTube channel. And so that by the time I drop any other videos, you can be the first to watch. Now let's dive right into this second tool. Now this second tool we are going to use is not the same thing with the first one. So this one is called Jenni Paperpal. Are you getting me? This is called what? Paperpal. Now, this tool is different from the first one we talked about. Now, like I said the other time, the notion that AI does not generate accurate citations and references, those are wrong, which I've talked about in the previous video, and I've told you why it's not, and I've also explained how and why using AI generated text citation is not wrong. It does depend on your how expert you are and how knowledgeable you are in using this. I also went ahead to talk about ChatGPT and some other um, sites like that. But for now, let's just talk about this. The first tool we talked about, I shared some of the other qualities it has. So this is PaperPal. Now, this tool is good and it has its own function, which is a little bit different from the first one. Now, if you look at this page I have, like I told you, if you want the best out of any AI tools, try not to use free version. Always use the paid version. You will get the best out of it more. If you check this account I am now, you will see that this is a premium plan. As you can see, it's not a free version. So definitely we want the best out of whatever it is you are writing. Now, look at some of the qualities of this. It has plagiarism check. You can use it for plagiarism check also. But what we are majorly focusing on is the in-text citations and references. So now this is a section now. This is a section. Now let me show you how this works. Now I prefer the first two to the second one. I prefer the first one to the second one. And I'm going to tell you why as we move along. Now, let's imagine that this is our work, right? And we want to update the in-text citation for this one. Now, the first two we talked about now, that one you can use it to generate and write your work accurately. Are you getting me? But this second one it has a little limits. And now the only thing we can do with this second one now is to update the in-text citation we have. That means what I'm talking about now is probably you already have a word or you already have a text that you want to update the in-text citation inside it, or probably you don't have a reference for your academic work or your journal and you want to include an in-text citation and reference inside it. Now, this is only what you can do with these two. You can use it to write, don't get me wrong, but it's not as effective like the first one I showed you. The first one I showed you now, you can use it to write, and as you're writing, it is generating an accurate citation and references for you as you're writing. But now this one can also do the same thing, but it's not going to be effective and you're very, very limited. So now only what I'm going to show you on this tool is how you can update your in-text citation that you already have. So this one now is if you already have a particular work you want to update citation on, or probably if you have a journal you want to include citation or references on, that's what we're going to majorly focus on this. Now like this work I'm having now, like I showed in the first video, there's no reference underneath it. But now we want to produce or include references for it and also change the citation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come here, we're going to copy this section. So once we are done, we're going to come here. So Just like the first one, we paste in our document. Please watch the first video so you can understand what I'm saying. If you've not watched it, just pause this video, go back to the other one and watch it. Are you getting me? Now, this is it now. Now, I'm going to show you the reason why this is not really preferable to me. Now, this is what we want to, let's say these citations now, we don't have the reference for it. So we want to change it. We want to change it. Now, what we need to do is we just need to come here. As you can see again, cite. Are you seeing it now? Scanning all geo papers on the internet, looking for the best listing for it. I get to me, so you just be patient, let it scan. So in this section, in this tool, we don't need to copy the topic like we did with the first one and the other one. This is just straightforward. Now, this is also good. I get me. But now this one now, you have to look carefully. Now, one of the reasons why this is not the best for me is because, like I said in the other video, there are some tools that their major function or their core function is for AI, is for accurate citation. ChatGPT now is majorly to generate text. Its core function is not for accurate citation. Now, the first two we talked about in the other video, its core function is to generate accurate citation. That's the main and core function. Now, this tool we are using right now, its core function is not really to generate accurate citation. What this tool does majorly is to grammar check, um do plagiarism check also, but its core function is not basically for accurate citation. But that does not mean you cannot use it for what? Accurate citations and references. Just like ChatGPT, it is not meant for that. But if you know how to properly use your prompt, you can definitely still get accurate citations from it, but it will not still give you as good as you want it to be. Now look at this one now we have. If you check the first video we watch, you will see that one generates more of accurate citations than this. Now look at this section now. Look at it now. Now what we are talking about is based on what? Hospitality and all like that. Look at this now. It's talking about, I getting me? If you keep going down, also tourism education, are you getting me? So this is also good. But now, if you click on site, now the only problem I have with this is it stresses me once it comes to citation. Now I have clicked on site. Now instead of it to put this in-text citation in front here, just like the other one is putting it at the back here, which I now have to manually copy this out and paste at the front section here, paste it here and leave it, and then clear this one away. Are you getting me? So to me, this is stressful. To me, this is stressful. But like I always tell you, look at it. It's going to automatically generate a reference at the end of the work. It's that simple. This reference also, if you check the DOI link, you copy it, you paste it into um any website link, is going to show you that it's accurate. Are you getting what I'm saying? So basically, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So let me show you more again as we move on. So if you want to do the same thing for this, I'm not going to speak so much details of this because I covered it at the previous video. So the same thing with this also. If you come here also, if you click on sites, you see, once it's done scanning, the citation will be at the beginning of the text instead of at the end of the text. So that's one of the major issue I have with this tool. It's also good, but to me, I just feel like no, it's a lot of stress for me. But trust me, this is also good. Look at this, the same thing, the same thing. So let's imagine we pick this now. For example, let's pick the first one. As you can see again, the reference at the front instead of at the end of the work. But like I told you, the reference will always immediately come back at the end. So if you want to change this in this format style again, you click here. So once you click here again, it's going to take you to where you can change this also. So it's as simple as that. Are you getting what I'm saying? So bottom line of this two is that this is also one, but the only difference is that it's type the way it gives its own citation is different. I get it. It's different. So depending on the one you feel is okay with you, you can adopt that. I get it. Like I told you, these two also has other little functions. This is look at it now. You can change the references and citations in all this place, upper style and form. So, but you already know how to do that from the previous video we watched. Now, if you look at this section now, you can see you can rewrite here, you can write here and other little function. But this video is specifically for citations and references. But like I told you, you can use it for grammar check to correct your English and do some other informations or wonderful things on it. If you highlight this section now, as you can see, rewrite, translate, or generate text. You can also use this for that also. But like I said, this video is just for in-text citation and reference. Now, this video is short, unlike the other one that is over 30 minutes, well explained. Now, this video is short because majority of my explanation has been done in the previous video. That's why I keep referring to that previous video. So try as much as possible to watch it. Then, when you're about to do your academic work, you can make a choice on which tools you want to use. But I'm sure that after this video, you will be convinced that AI tools can also generate accurate citations and references for you. Like I always say, please kindly subscribe to my channel, like and drop a comment in my channel. And like I said, I also sell premium tools. You can chat me up to get access to different premium tools like Turnitin and some other tools. And in addition, I'm also an academic writer. I also write academic work. So you can also contact me for that. So I hope to see you in the next video. But for you to see my next video, that's you have to subscribe so you'll be the first to watch the video. Thank you very much as I wait and hopefully